This is the new account screen, which we'll have a look in greater detail in a moment. But if I just double click on a quotation we've done, we've now got an easier to read summary screen where we can see all the elements, the gross cost and the markup percentage put on. The system will then show us our net cost and our gross cost if we're using the gross cost to give us our totals. From here we can show the material analysis of all the bill items, and we can also see a labour analysis of all the bill items, and that's taken from all those bill items there. If I double click on one of the bill items, we can then see the summary of that item, and then we can see the net cost and the gross cost and the contribution to overhead for that particular item. Again, we can look at the material analysis of that particular item or the labour analysis for that particular item. Go back to the summary, go back to my bill, go back to the summary of the quotation, and then come out of that. So the account screen now shows us the quotations that we've submitted and any variations to orders that we've subsequently submitted. Again, I can just double click on those and we can look at the summary screen of those. We then have the table here that breaks out the quotation with the costs, the contribution to overhead if you're using that area, and the gross profit, the sum of all the variations, and then the two added together to give you a total contract figure. We'll also then show you the committed costs to date and your current position. Your committed costs are any purchase orders that have been placed and any timesheets, along with your current position, which is the purchase orders that you've authorised to pay. So if we quickly look at job costing, you can see we've got our items in there. We've got £127 of order value and we've authorised 58. So we can then see that we've got our £58 that the current position that we've authorised and our committed of 127. We also have an area where we can do a potential discount. So if I enter, say, a further 2.5% discount on the contract sum, the system will then recalculate our profitability of that. We've also got the project cost of failure, where you can record any breakages or mishaps that happen on site or items that have to be replaced. Obviously, you will have had to have paid for those, and that will be reflecting in your committed cost of current position. But the system's able to say, well, if we hadn't have had those problems, what would we have grossed in the end? So that's the new look account screen.